Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to episode 26 of Hermitcraft 6. It is an exciting day to be here on the server. Look over there, what is that? That seems to be some sort of train platform. It's like the opposite of train and wheels. Train and wheels are what Americans put on the sides of like small children's bicycles so they don't topple over like this. Whoop. You don't want to be a small child who topples over. This is like a train and field. This is a train station, but it's not stationary. You don't just write your name on it and mail it off to people, slap a stamp on there, put it in an envelope, lick the envelope, hand it to a postman like Kevin Costner. Oh, we should check if we have any mail. Anyway, I was going to open this episode up with a little bit of housekeeping, but, you know, being a nomad, I don't actually keep a house, so that saves me a lot of time to make videos for you. But we should check our mail every few weeks. It's crazy. It has been like almost a whole week since I was able to record. My last few episodes I all recorded over the weekend and on Monday, but we've been dealing with some sickness at home. Nothing serious, but just enough that I haven't been able to get out to the studio while I've been helping to keep things under control. But you know what? Everybody is doing much better now. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was going to check my mail. But first, I was going to do some housekeeping. Let's do it near Python's house. Yeah, he'll love that. So, for those of you guys who don't know, this is Python's house. And, you know, I should do this near one of TFC's builds. Let's rethink this while we wander to the mailroom. Wait, what if I'm able to housekeep in the mailroom? Guys, I'm not a federal employee or a hobo who lives in a federal post office, but I've just had a wondrous, spectacular idea. And I'm also realizing the mailroom probably doesn't include the ability to actually write mail from inside the room. Unless, is there like an anvil in here? No, those are stairs. Those are not anvils. Well, let's check our mail first. Which one's mine? Joe Hills! Hey! Odd Jevin Sweet Treats is now open. I was jingled again, but that's not true because I don't actually not have mail this time. And Squid Ink is now open in town. These are all good. But what I was thinking of doing was apparently I was the victim of something called, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, Hermitcraft Tag. Hermitcraft Tag? I'm not exactly 100% sure. But I get the impression that apparently the Hermitcraft Recoups guys are doing some sort of Tage game where apparently they make a video every week, and they occasionally mention in their videos that other people who make videos should have strangers leave weird comments on their videos. So, all week, while my wife has been like, hey, how are you feeling? How's your stomach? You know, that sort of thing. I'm getting all of these weird YouTube comments that are like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. And I'm just like, well, I'm feeling better than that, kid. But also, I'm not sure why everybody's leaving weird Spider-Man references on my videos. But it turns out that apparently the Hermitcraft Tag guys, or Recoup, the Recuperators, have some sort of idea where when they make a Recoup episode where they reference you, they tase you, and then you have to tase somebody else by mentioning them. So I don't really know exactly how you do that, because I'm not an expert in all of these things. But what I was thinking was, we should make some sort of monument about this event, and then pick who they should all bother next. Now, if there's one person I know who would love to get a bunch of comments, it is probably Tinfoil Chef. He is a great guy. He lives in that Arkansas that we've got to the west of us. And so, I'm going to write his name here, and I've written it on an H for Hermitcraft, and then I have concealed it because I think it's supposed to be some sort of surprise. I don't actually know how any of this works. So just to make sure that nobody accidentally digs here, we're going to throw some chicken corpses on the ground. And then that usually lets predators know that this is not a place to dig. So stay away. Any bobcats or wildcats or small warthogs, don't dig over there. Okay, so that's our housekeeping done. Okay, what else was I going to do this episode? Oh, yeah. I was gonna wander around this way. I kind of wanted to see what was going on in this district, just because I haven't done as much wandering as I would have liked recently. I want to always explore the server a little bit, and now we're in a pit. Okay, so that was a good idea. I want us to all take a second and just appreciate that sometimes when we step outside of what we think is comfortable, like my comfort zone is hanging out on that part of the server. All that over there, I go there all the time. This part of the server, I'm like, what is this? What is over here? Let's explore. Let's build things and bury signs. But, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Apparently sometimes you just fall in a pit and then you get your feet all wet. And then you're like, why didn't I pack extra socks? And the answer was, I'm just kidding. I always pack extra socks. Guys, seriously, if there's one takeaway from this episode today, pack extra socks. It's not that hard. Do you guys have a car? Just put extra socks for everybody in the car. Like, do you carry a bag with you? What if you put the extra socks inside the bag? People will be like, hey, do you have any gum in there? Yeah, you probably have some gum too, because whatever, you're prepared. But you know what? You got some socks as well, because what if your feet get wet because you were adventurous? You stepped outside for lunch and then it started raining. Well, at least your shoes aren't wet. Oh wait, they probably are. But your feet don't have to be... Oh no! I thought I could survive that. Oh, I did survive that. I thought I was going to fall in the water though. But that's okay. Sometimes when you're not looking, you end up in the water. And other times when you are looking, you don't. That's... Oh, hey, there's a cool little window there. Whoa, somebody's really been digging something out here. Let's go check out this thing. I'm kind of curious what this is. Dang it. Did I bring any ladders with me? No, I brought the things that you use to make ladders if you have a crafting bench. But I did not bring a crafting bench with me. Okay, so let's all take a second to appreciate that in terms of the sort of preparedness that I was just describing. I'm not exactly a role model. So we can just kind of hop up here and then we'll kind of... Actually, we probably should have broken that one behind us. Yeah. There we go. That's not ideal. Boom. Bye-bye blocks. Yeah, what is this thing? This is cool. I like that it's got pillars and it's got light, but the pillars aren't made out of light. They complement... Is this a game show? Are these... Does this explain it? Concorp. Wooden sword. What is this? Okay, so it looks like people put things in some of these chests. Huh. That's really cool. I hear a monster. Did I summon a monster somehow by stepping through that door? Well, I don't know. Either way, this is a really cool build. Thank you, Concorp. You're the same people that made that graffiti, probably. You're probably my favorite people on the server. Just kidding. Everybody's my favorite. Except for me. I'm my favorite. Because I gotta deal with me every day, so I better be ready to... I better be ready to deal with myself. Oh, life is fun. I wonder what this is. Anyway. Yeah. Let's see what we got going on over here. The Bricklayers, for all your bricklaying needs. Presented by Concorp. Wow, these guys are just all over the place. Red nether bricks, chiseled stone bricks, mossy stone bricks. Those would be good for my Halloween store if I could resell them. End stone bricks. Wow. It's like Brickadune over here. Wow. Oh no, and the sun is now dropping behind the edge of the sky, which means we need to frantically find a place with a bed in it before we die. Okay, well, I actually have one over in my Halloween shop here, so we might as well head over that way. Time skip. Mwahahaha, Halloween is nearly upon us, and when our clients descend through the client acquisition chute, I want them to think, wowie woo, where am I? What is this place? Where is the sky? Oh, hey, pumpkins. And there's a purchase price for them. How delightful. But you know what? We need to actually put some carved pumpkins in the chest. And we need to set a purchase price. I don't know exactly what that should be yet, but we're going to keep populating the pumpkin purchase price chest as we go. We're going to kind of let these grow for now, though. I was also thinking, let's put some of these, like, spooky terracotta colors up here in a spooky terracotta chest. And I was like, maybe we should have a normal terracotta chest, like, for all this normal terracotta. And then I thought, no, that's terrible. We don't want that. Let's make the normal terracotta more spookier, or, like, more spookiest, if possible. So, like, what's spookiest than, like, making purple dye, right? Boom, we got purple dye. Now we can make purple terracotta once it comes back around. And it'll just turn some of this white terracotta and light gray terracotta into purple terracotta. Excellent. So, I was kind of thinking, like, what do I want to do with this purple terracotta? Maybe I want to add just a splash of color kind of throughout here. I think I want to have kind of coal blocks along where the chute meets the wall. But other than that, I can really kind of just explore this space in whatever way makes the most sense to. Is that a cave? That is just a hole in the sky. Okay, so when we're talking about places that would be good to put purple terracotta, holes in the sky are good ones, right? So we've got that deep purple down there with that blue. And then we've got kind of this lighter purple here. And we can have it kind of, I was thinking almost having it into the stone, like hewn like some sort of illness. Like it is cracked into the stone here. And it is not supposed to do that. Like people look at this amount of terracotta poisoning that has occurred, and they're just like, hey, have you seen a doctor about that? And you're just like, no, it's fine. It's only been like this a few days. And they're just like, well, maybe see a doctor anyway. Just in case. And you don't, and that's what's really scary, is it could be anything. Like, who knows what's wrong with this wall? But, like, it's not supposed to look like that. And I think that actually kind of breaking it up a little bit here is going to add to this kind of illusion a little bit. Oh, good. A place where monsters can actually jump in and kill us. Let's fix that, too. Purple terracotta. What can't you do? Oh, yeah. You could probably fix that piece, too. There's a lot of opportunities for this purple terracotta to kind of just carve its way down through here and really improve everything. Hey, Bat, you want to come here and get stabbed so I can steal your face? You want your face to be a mask? Can you get out of there? I don't think I can actually hit you inside of there. Okay, well, that's the real tragedy. Wait, hold on. Bat, come here. Yoo-hoo. Batty boo. Oh, I think he's stuck. Okay. Well, that's fine. He's gonna be just having a good time palling around and doing his own thing. That's his right. He should be able to do that. But like, let's carve deeper into here maybe? I don't know. Yeah, just kind of mix this up a little bit. I don't want like zombies jumping out of there. So maybe I should actually incorporate some sort of stone. I don't know. I'll work on this later. But there's definitely creepers hanging out down in that corner. So that's good to know. Okay. Anyway. So we're going to keep dyeing some of the more mundane terracotta, new colors, to continue to improve this space. And I think that we should continue harvesting all the pumpkins we can, assuming we have the right tools for the job, which that's, hey, that's why we have iron, so we can make the right tools for the job, Sometimes you can't let the job define you. You have to define the job or something. I don't know. In theory, if I keep carving these up, they'll keep growing back anyway. So we're just going to come through here. Whoa, was that a bat? Can I steal your face for a mask for my mask shop? No. Face unacquired. Another one. Maybe if I use the shears. Nope. No helmet. Okay. Well, we are batting 0. Or something. We need to batten down the hatses. I don't know. Core concept. Our hat acquisition is a fraught in position. I lost it. Okay. Core concept, we're going to hit pumpkins with things and then put the pumpkins in the chest. Some of the pumpkins will be carved. Whoa. Some of them will grow back quickly. Some of them will not be. Either way, we have enough like stalks here that if we just kind of keep coming through and picking these up as we work on the rest of the space, we should be in pretty good shape. I've also started putting a black stripe of terracotta in along here. I'm still working out exactly how that's going to go up the sides of this, but we definitely need to ease this transition. Ideally, I want most of the stone in the lower levels to be gone entirely, and then I'm going to have this kind of mix of this stone and this sickly purple veins or whatever here kind of webbing out through it along this wall, and maybe some other kind of Halloween-y patterns, spooky, creepy stuff kind of through here. I wanted to have, additionally, some of the chests containing special Halloween items along this wall. Like, maybe we set up the spider webs over here, you know. But let's set up this first. And in theory, we'll not just have these chests floating later. That's a nice theory, because this is the kind of theory that I kind of classify as a pleasant fiction. It would be really nice if it was actually the truth, and maybe it will be the actual truth. But part of me is scared that, like, no, those chests are just going to be floating there on Halloween night, and I'll be like, I'll put up a sign that says, a ghost made these chests float. Wait, do I have a sign? Yeah, this is really going to creep people out. Yeah, let's see, where should we put those chests? Because people will be coming up the stairs here. These chests are floating because of ghosts. There we go. Done. Yeah, now we don't have to, like, put anything under those chests. I told you that I was going to find a way to not put anything under the chests. That's how that works. Next problem. Joe Hills is getting it done. Ooh, yeah, okay. I know that's actually not good enough. Leave your actual suggestions in the comment section below. Somebody commented to me today, he's just like, I like that you find ways to make yourself laugh. You know, that's just your thing. In my free time, I find ways to make myself laugh. And I was thinking, and I actually said, that could be my Twitter bio. That's a very apt description of me. I liked that. That was a very cool thing. I don't think he meant it as a compliment. He was just observing it, but I don't know. It was still, I thought it was funny. Because it was true. Okay, so we've got enough coal here that we can actually start making more coal blocks as well. And theoretically be using these. Okay, there's that monster. We can use these coal blocks here to kind of shore up where the glass meets the wall in an interesting way. Now, I don't want to break that sign because I literally just placed it, but that is the sort of thing. See, having the black coal veins kind of intersect the purple here, and possibly having a third color, maybe slime veins coming out of, like, something over here. Like, so we've got, like, green slime mixed with purple. There are ways this could work. And actually having the coal veins coming through here, whoa, as I just continue to fall to my near death. If I hit these on the top, does it still carve them? It does, just on that side, apparently. Interesting. Core concept. We are learning a little bit of something every day. Sometimes when you carve a pumpkin, it doesn't carve in the places where you hit it with the sharp things. That might be a metaphor for spooky quantum action at a distance. I don't know what the Minecraft developers had in mind, but those guys are really into that quantum physics stuff, so I'm going to assume it's something pretty high level. You know, thank you, Jeb, for challenging us to think outside the box a little bit further every day. Okay, so we're going to just swing through here. Probably should put a new torch back here. There we go. Great. This is starting to come together. Now, where do I want to sell the cauldrons? I think the cauldron shop should actually be in here, because ideally I would get some sort of witch coven or something witchy going on there. So we should put... Is this a safe place to do that? No, this is not a safe place to do this. This is a foolish place to do this. Joe, what are you thinking? I'm not. Okay. Core concept. We can put our cauldrons right here. And then we'll have like demonstration cauldrons with brewing stands and stuff over there. I might even put some of these brewing stands in that chest as well. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Just because, like, in theory, I could have like a cauldron demo station or a brewing stand demo station over there. This could be really good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to capture a witch in the game. I think I could just let one spawn and then name tag it and then ender pearl away. That would probably be my best bet. You know what I probably should do is find a way to name tag safely the creatures that keep spawning back in here, and then lure them through some sort of redstone airlock trap door system. That sounds like a good idea, but it also sounds like a dangerous idea. So, but what is Halloween if not dangerous? Or is it Halloween is spooky but safe? I don't know. Core concept though, we have an opportunity here to really make this wall pop with creepy veins. And we have an opportunity to make this cave connected to some sort of crazy airlock that I'm sure a creeper will destroy somehow. But we have an opportunity. We have several opportunities. I like it. Okay. So, anyway, I am actually going to probably have to wrap up this episode pretty soon. I wish I could have gotten more done, but like I said, we've just had so much stuff going on at home. I needed to record this real quick and head out. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. You might have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free, and that is thanks to returning Patreon sponsor EagleFam. So in lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem that I have written myself. There are things I think about a lot, like the giant pit on West End that a developer named Palmer dug to lay the foundation for a tower. And then, when his cash dried up, the digging equipment rolled away, and storms splashed around, and the pit filled with water. And that pit shows up on Google now as Lake Palmer. Will I ever have a lake named after me? Would I ever deserve one? I personally doubt it, but I'm unclear or uncertain or unsure that he deserves one either. And I think about how many things I have never tried to do, unsure or uncertain or unclear if I even should. Why would I try to build a tower? But why wouldn't I? Should we all take turns? Who do I know whose towers would be greater than mine or my imagination? And how can I help them break ground? If their dreams and goals crash against the shoals of a lake of their own nomenclature, will strangers think fondly of that lake? Will they think of it at all? Or maybe only we will think about it, and only sometimes, and with long spaces in between. And the walls around that emptiness we shared from that shallow attempt will shelter us from storms and driving wind, or shade us from the sun, or just let us catch our breath and reflect on the puddles that strangers might name for us. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.